So Hugh Freeze, since at Auburn, has dealt with Peyton Thorne and Robbie Ashford, but they couldn't get the job done. But now he's going to get Jackson Arnold from Oklahoma. Can Jackson Arnold save Hugh Freeze and the Auburn Tigers? So Jackson Arnold was, I believe, ranked the #1 quarterback coming out of high school, if I'm not mistaken. I guess just to be sure, let's go check it out. So he was nationally number 10, the #4 quarterback in the nation, but #1 in Texas. So commits to Oklahoma, does not go how he likes it to go. You go to Jackson Arnold's stat while at Oklahoma, you're not going to be too impressed. Freshman year, didn't really play much, got to see a little garbage time. They went 44 for 69, 63.8%, 563 passing yards, 4 TDs, 3 interceptions. Longest pass was 63 yards. So next year, he goes 154, 246, 62.6% completion rate, threw for 1,421 passing yards, 12 TDs, once again, 3 interceptions. But look at this. He was sacked 34 times. Yes, you heard that right. Jackson Arnold, while at Oklahoma, was sacked 34 times. So you sit there and you ask yourself, like, oh man, was it really Jackson Arnold or was it Oklahoma's offensive line? So while looking at it, I gotta look at my stats, gotta look it up, gotta look at things. I cannot blame everything on Jackson Arnold. I just can't, because Jackson Arnold can't really do much if he does not have time. Jackson Arnold played behind a terrible, and I'm going to say the terrible OU line. You've been sacked 34 times, and yes, some you could say was on Jackson Arnold. Not getting rid of the ball fast enough, holding on the ball too long, trying to make plays, or whatever the case may be you want to say with his feet. But when you look at stats like this, you've been sacked 34 times. Understand the SEC is different. You're not playing in the Sun Belt. You're not playing in the ACC. This is the SEC. So you can expect that. But if you expect it, then that's not good. So Jackson Arnold was sacked that many times he got benched in the middle of the season. So Jackson Arnold decided, you know what? This ain't it for me. I'm at the transfer portal. Hits the portal. And here come old Hugh Freeze. Hugh Freeze loves the kid. Hugh Freeze acts as if this is the absolute perfect fit for my offense. It's the RPO offense. You can throw the ball deep. You can keep the ball and run. Is this the ideal offense for Jackson Arnold? Oklahoma more sit back and you're going to sling it more than you running it. Which at OU, he ran the ball a few times. He absolutely did, because that's part of his game. But at Auburn, he's going to run that ball a whole lot more, because that is what Hugh Freeze likes. Now, don't get me wrong. Hugh Freeze likes to put it in the air. Hugh Freeze calls plays that is meant to be put in the air. Absolutely. But can Jackson Arnold run this offense to perfection? I do think Auburn fits Jackson Arnold a little bit better than Oklahoma. Oklahoma, think about it. Oklahoma has had Kyler Murray, Jalen Hurts, Baker Mayfield, but all those had different head coaches. Baker, Hurts, Kyler Murray, and then even the young Caleb Williams. They had Lincoln Riley. Jackson Arnold comes in with Brent Venables. Brent Venables is known for defense. So he comes in and they hired his OC. This ain't the style of play for Jackson Arnold at Oklahoma. And it showed. And like I say, don't get me wrong, the offensive line was not good. But Jackson Arnold also made mistakes himself. But Hugh Freeze felt as if it's just a system over there at OU. You come over here, Jackson, you're going to be able to thrive a whole lot better. So, will he thrive better? Because over there at Auburn, they're going to run the ball at Auburn. Absolutely, they're going to run the ball. You go look up Auburn stats last year. Peyton Thorne, 2,713 passing yards. He was 199 of 317, 21 touchdowns, 9 interceptions. He was sacked 26 times. Running back Jaquez Hunter, 1,201 yards. Rushing. Peyton Thorne was the second leading rusher on that team with 112 carries, 283 yards. So as you see, Arnold is going to have the chance to use his legs. Peyton Thorne even rushed for 2 touchdowns. So Jackson Arnold in this Hugh Freeze offense will be able to use his ability not just to throw the ball, but also to pass the ball, which is what I think he does best, which is why Hugh Freeze feels like, you know what, this is a game changer. I like this kid. He's fearless. He's going to put the ball in the air, and he also can use his legs. I absolutely think he's a better runner than Peyton Thorne. Absolutely, no doubt about it. But is he the difference maker for Auburn? I think so. I think if Jackson Arnold can come in, and if Auburn has their offensive line together, offensive line intact, if Auburn has the wide receiver core, the leading receiver was Kendra Lambert-Smith, 981 receiving yards. Jackson Arnold may be what Auburn needs to push Auburn over that hump. Because last year it was atrocious for Auburn. Auburn went 5-7 overall, 2-6 in conference. Look how many close games they lost. They lost to Cal 21-14. They lost to Arkansas 24-14. They lost to Jackson Arnold 27-21. They lost to Georgia pretty handily 31-13. They lost to Missouri 21-17. They lost to Vandy 17-7. And they lost to Alabama 28-14. So a few of those games they lost by 7 to Cal, by 10 to Arkansas, by 7 to Oklahoma, by 4 to Missouri, by 10 to Vandy, by 2 touchdowns to Alabama. They might just be a quarterback away. Maybe. Now, you look at the stats with Peyton Thorne. In those losses, Peyton Thorne threw for 213, 338 against Oklahoma, 200 against Georgia, 176 against Missouri, 239 against Vandy, 301 against Alabama. So, they was passing it, but was it maybe because they was down and they had to? Maybe Jackson Arnold can eliminate throwing it just because I'm in a tight. Maybe the read option will play big for Auburn when it comes to them running it at a high level with a guy who can absolutely run it the correct way in Jackson Arnold. I think Jackson Arnold could be the change for Auburn. I think Jackson Arnold could make a difference. And this is a big if Jackson Arnold can fix some of his weaknesses. The strength is he loves the RPO game. His weakness is he may sit in the pocket too long. He may be indecisive. He may put his head down too quick and try to take out running when it's a guy running wide open back. He has all the tangibles that you need as a quarterback. He has the strong arm. He can put it where you want it. But it's the calculated plays. Can he throw the ball where it needs to be thrown? Can he throw his receivers open? Can he make the right read necessary? Can he stay in the pocket, win, and take a hit in the mouth to complete a pass? It's those things that are going to make a difference here with Auburn. But I do think Jackson Arnold could absolutely make a change in this Auburn offense for the simple fact it fits him perfectly. So all we got to do is wait and see. Jackson Arnold left Oklahoma because he got tired of running in the backfield so much. He got tired of running for his life. Now, like I said, Peyton Thorne got sacked 26 times. It's just at Auburn, he got sacked 8 less times than Jackson Arnold. Jackson Arnold got hit 34. Peyton Thorne got hit 26. So it's right there. So with Auburn line being improved, as so will Oklahoma's. I don't know, but I do think Jackson Arnold makes a difference in this Auburn offense for the simple fact that he is an RPO quarterback. He does have a big arm. He can use his legs. And I do think he's a better quarterback than Ashford, and Thorne. But we now got to wait and see. Because the good old Auburn Tigers open up against Baylor August 29th, right around the corner at 7 p.m. And we get to see how good Jackson Arnold will actually be with the Auburn Tigers. Comment down below. Tell me what you think. You think Jackson Arnold is the difference maker for the Auburn Tigers this year? Or do you think he is still just an average quarterback in college?